Okay, so in this introduction to SolidWorks tutorial, we'll be following the tutorial 1 worksheet or workbook, which is the iPod Nano. So I've already got SolidWorks open because it does take a little bit to load. So once it's loaded, just click on the new and we're going to part. By default, it's already there. Click OK. Alright, so from this window we can just go straight into the front view. And all the work we'll be doing in this tutorial will be using either the Features tab up in this top left corner or the Sketches. So both of those tabs we'll be using. So to start off with, just select the Sketch tab and then click on the sketch icon. And we're going to start off drawing a rectangle. So click on the rectangle and point your pencil in the middle there, and then we can just sketch a rectangle. It doesn't matter of the size at this stage, and let it go. And now if I select the Smart Dimension and start adding some dimensions for the sides. So first off, once that side is on orange color, I'm just going to click on it, and then I can just drag it out, click again, and these dimensions here from our tutorial is 90. I'll put in 90, and I can either click enter or click on the green button, tick. And same process again on this side. I just click on the line, drag it down, click again, and this dimension is 38, and enter. Okay, so there's a little icon on the right over here. Just click on that to confirm. And if you want to have an up-close look of your rectangle, if you click on this icon here, zoom to fit, there's our rectangle to start off with. Okay, so from the Features tab, what we're going to do is just extrude a little bit of it. So click on this extrude, and by default, if we have a look in this window here, it's set to 10 millimeters. Now from our workbook tutorial, it's 3 millimeters. So if I just put 3 in there, and by default I know this is set to millimeters, but you can just select down on the units and select millimeters, and up in here there's a little tick box, so I'll just tick that, and if I just tick anywhere on here, you'll see that now I've got a 3 millimeter extruded side there. Okay, so the next stage is from our view orientation and selecting the front view, and going and selecting the sketch again. We're going to create the window. So sketch, rectangle again, and inside this rectangle I'm just going to draw another rectangle. Doesn't matter of the size at this stage. And same process, we need to set our dimensions for it. So I'm going to click on there, Smart Dimensions, and to start off with, I'm going to set the gap between the top of the rectangle and this top of the side of this other rectangle. So I'll just click on the top here, and the top there, and straight away I get this. I can drag this out and set that dimension, which is 5. Put 5 in there, tick that. And same process, I'm going to set the gap between this side of the rectangle and the outside edge of the rectangle. So click on this edge, click on that one, and now I could drag this down, or I could drag it up, but I'm going to drag it down. Click on it again, and that is 4 millimeters. So if I put in 4, hit enter, and now I'm going to set these side dimensions of this rectangle. So to start off, I just click on this one, drag it down, and this dimension is 30. And same with this side here, click on that side and drag it out, and this dimension is 45. All right, so everything looks okay. Our dimensions, I'm just going to select this one again, and then we have our rectangle. So we want to give it a dimension as well with the cut. So if you see in the window here, it's already selected, and if we go to the Features tab and Extrude Cut, click on that, and by default it's 3 millimeters. I want to change that to 1. Select millimeters, and I'll just drag this across. So this tick box, I'm going to go OK. Now if I have a look at what I've just done, and from View Orientation, I select Isometric. And if I just click over here, you can see that now it's been cut inside that rectangle and gives it a bit of depth. So the next thing we're going to do is repeat that same process, but we're going to put in a circle down here. So I'll just change the view back to front view, back up the sketch, select the sketch and the circle, and just draw a circle in here, doesn't matter the size for now. Okay, so I'm going to select Smart Dimensions again. So to get the circle into the position we want it, it's a similar process I used when setting up the rectangle here. So I'm going to click on this bottom side and then click on the middle dot and then drag this out, and the measurement is 20. And similar thing here, I'm going to click on this side, click on the middle dot, and this measurement is 19. Okay, so to set the circumference of the circle, I just click on the side and drag it out. You can either go diagonal or either one's fine, they do the same thing. Click on again, and this measurement is 30. And I'm all happy with that. So I can click on either green tick there or in this top right corner to save those dimensions. So once again, we're going to cut a depth inside for the circle. So back to Features, Extrude Cut, and we've already got the 1 millimeter set from the last extrusion I did. So if I just tick it and change the view again just to see what we've done to isometric, and if I just click over here on the right hand side, we can see now we've got an extruded cut. So the next part is to put another smaller circle inside here and extrude that. So back to front view. And sketch, selecting sketch, circle, and I'm just going to draw a circle in there. Okay, so smart dimension, and this smaller circle, the dimension for that is 12. Click on there, pretty close, 12.51. Click on it again and just change it to 12 and tick that. Now, I already know that's in the middle, in the center. So I don't need to change any dimensions for that. So once again, I'm going to extrude that out. So click our confirm, go back to the features tab, and I'm going to select this extrude boss base, and that is already set to 1 millimeter, which is what we want. And now if I just click OK and change the view again to isometric, and you will see this loaded. I'm just going to stop the video now, and then I'll come back with how we're going to finish off our iPad Nano.